A group of friends tell 13 investigates they spent thousands of dollars on a cruise that was canceled because of COVID. They say that they were promised a refund, but they still don't have their money. Tessa Bentulin has the story.
About 30 years ago, two couples tied the knot, and both of the couples wanted to celebrate their milestone anniversaries in style with a cruise getaway. But it never happened.
We're just waiting for a refund on promises they gave us and still have not received us. So
it just hurts that we're getting no response from this company whatsoever.
These two couples and their friend Helen Brooks were ready to set sail on the Capital Jazz Super Cruise in January 2022, but the company canceled it, citing a surge of COVID cases. They all understood why the cruise had to be called off, but they were still bummed because some of them have gone before.
it was the best cruise I ever been on.
Breakfast, and then there all these activities that they had, and then the ports, and then the entertainment at night. So it was something all the time.
You're on a boat with people who look like you. A lot of nuances that made it just an awesome time.
Capital Jazz gave customers a few options. One of those options was to get a full refund for the trip.
The process for requesting a refund was simple.
Capital Jazz informed them to wait up to 90 days for refunds to process. So they waited.
So you sit back and you just patiently wait and you wait and you wait.
We didn't hear anything.
And nearly a year later, they're still waiting for their money.
They owe me well over $9,000.
$4,500?
Yeah, about $4,500.
For us, it was $5,000.
Now it's giving them a massive headache.
Just give me my money.
I called the cruise line repeatedly, many times, would leave messages, emailed, called back, no response, consistently.
After many failed attempts to get answers from Capital Jazz, each one of them filed a complaint with the Attorney General's office in New York and Maryland, since the company is based out of Maryland. This group of friends is not the only ones having an issue. In Maryland, 55 complaints have been filed against Capital Jazz since May 2022, 26 of which have been closed. Here in New York, the AG's office received multiple complaints. And there's even a lawsuit filed against Capital Jazz for the lack of refunds to customers on that 2022 cruise. But it's not all about the money for Pam Dickinson.
They were going to have a white night, and I was going to wear my wedding gown.
That was Tessa Bentulin. Tomorrow night, live at 11, she'll share some information about how you can protect yourself from being in that same situation.